Why Loki has such huge fan following.
Here we go.
Say my name!
The reason Loki has been adored by fans for the past 10 years is due to the man who plays him, Tom Hiddleston. The Loki series has served as a fantastic reminder of why the character of Loki has lasted so long in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After his fate in Avengers Infinity War, one of the reasons he was given a series in the first place was because the fans, and possibly the Marvel creative team as well, weren't ready to say goodbye to the character yet. So, what was it about this particular character that made admirers fall in love with him? Part of it is due to the character's intricacy and the intense journey that Loki follows throughout the films in which he appears. From Thor to Infinity War, he travels from villain to anti-hero to heroic sacrifice for the cause, and much of his arc was probably relevant to fans in some manner. He is lonely and insecure, and he considers himself an outcast even among his family. The show only adds to his complexity, making him a more nuanced and enjoyable figure to watch. However, one of the main reasons Loki has been such a fan favorite for the past 10 years is due to the man who plays him, Tom Hiddleston. It's simple to suggest that Loki is just a character who could be portrayed by anyone, but it's hard not to believe that he wouldn't have been such a memorable figure if Tom Hiddleston hadn't played him so well. He gave Loki his charm and substance, and if any other actor had tried their hand at the God of Mischief, the character would not have been the same. That's not to suggest that any other actor could have played Loki, but Tom Hiddleston contributes something unique to the role, owing to his clear affection for, and knowledge of, the character. No one knows Loki better than Hiddleston, at least not at Marvel Studios. He's been in the movie world for about a decade, yet he's been handed around to many writers, directors, and producers. Tom Hiddleston is the only person who has been with him the entire time. Anyone who plays a character for that long is certain to become intimately acquainted with them, and it's evident that Hiddleston isn't yet weary of playing Loki. He also responded to a fan query on whether he would play Loki for the rest of his life if he was asked in a recent interview. Yes, which is somewhat shocking to hear, because one would think that after a period, an actor would tire of playing the same character and appearing in Marvel films for that long, but Hiddleston appears to be able to find new excitement in each production.
Say my name!
He also organized the now famous Loki seminars for his Loki co-stars, when he sat them all down and gave them a recap of Loki's time in the MCU, as well as key details about his character. Any actor who understands his or her character so well and is willing to talk about him at any time demonstrates a strong attachment to the role. Hiddleston was also an executive producer on The Loki Show, which gave him more say in the creative process than ever before. He spoke about how great it was to be able to sit in on the process of creating the show before they even got to the shooting stage and to help craft the character's arc on the show from the start. In fact, it would be fantastic to see him have even more creative freedom in the second season, as he is clearly far more knowledgeable on Loki than any writer they could hire. It was a risk for Marvel to employ no-name performers in the first Thor film, but it was certainly the right move in the end. Tom Hiddleston acquired notoriety, particularly among MCU fans, and Chris Hemsworth became one of Hollywood's most bankable actors. He truly made Loki his own, and in the process, he made him far more memorable and beloved than anyone could have predicted at the start of his voyage. Now that he's been granted the opportunity to retain Loki in the MCU, it'll be intriguing to see what new ways he can take the character in and how many other sides of Loki we'll get to witness. Are you a Loki fan? What do you think about him? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.